An oldie but a goodie? We'll find out in the game Oldies but Goodies. Made in 1984 by the Original Sound Record Company, this was sort of a self-promotion tool followed by a Nito board game of music trivia. Now, compared to other trivia games that just do a round robin answer questions, this one has a board. This one has categories, very similar in the Trivial Pursuit vein. The way it works is that you roll the dice, then you go that many spaces, kind of clockwise and all that stuff, um, until you land a category. Then you have to answer that category. Questions are worth 1 gold star. Sorry, gold record. Look at that shine, man. What I would do for a platinum member, right? And then followed by, if you land on cassette tapes, you have to answer one of the cassette tape questions. Yep, this was one where it used a good old cassette tape. Each tape, each track of the tape has it tells you when to start playing, and then followed by gives pauses to the songs being played, and the person who in charge of answering those questions, they have to answer 3 different questions. They have to answer what the song is, who the artist is, and what year was it popular. For each one they get right, they gain 1 gold star. Now, the thing that makes this kind of a troublesome one to recommend for people to play is that some of the variants that they've done in this game are a bit off. For example, there is remedial rock and roll class, which you get no points. It's like a go to jail category where you're stuck there until you can answer one of the 3 questions from a tape song. And you're given a new tape song, every turn, every time it's your turn. And then the other one is Rock and Roll University, which is the gamblers section where you have to roll a 1d6 and you select one of these categories. If you get it right, you get your gold star. If you get it wrong, you lose a gold star. So this is a very difficult area to go through. And then there is another one where if you go to, let's see, where is that location? Oh yeah, there's also the Who Cares section over here, which is a separate category of trivia questions that don't have a lot of importance, and they're also not worth anything if you get it right or get it wrong. Um, so that was another thing that I think they fouled up on. Oftentimes, the Who Cares section has also promotional questions like, um, which which album did Shake, Rattle, and Roll appear on for Oldies but Goodies? And Volume 7, or it says Volume 7. So it's just a promotional question. Or they would have something like, what college did Dick Clark attend? When he was getting his education. Like those trivia questions in the Who Cares. Meanwhile, in the 70s and 60s and 50s, there are a lot of very specific music questions like, who did Leon Russell write Delta Lady about? And then the answer is Rita Coolidge. Who would know that? That's what I mean. There's very specific music questions that only people who do more than listen to songs will get. Meanwhile, the cassette questions are more likely for people to know because all you need to know is the song and maybe the artist's name. The other one about knowing what year it's from, you may not get ever. So that's okay. Um, but yeah, that's the only real issues with this trivia game is there's certain levels of difficulty of just that are on a basic level, and there are certain categories where you're not really rewarded just for even participating. But altogether, I really enjoyed it just by reading the factoids from the book. You can get this really cheap, of course. It's always a trivia. Every trivia game out there is pretty much cheap, as cheap can be. Um, I got this for about $10 online, and yeah, so Answer a question, get a gold star. Tape, you can get 3 gold stars. University, lose stars. They say about 25 stars will determine the victor, but they even give the option if you want to do, uh, you know, like a time limit of like 30 minutes or something like that. The other thing that's unique, at least for the cassette portion, when you go to the university thing, is you can instead say, "I'm going to guess the artist right, the year right." You get to pick and choose out of the three which ones you are betting for to get points or lose points. And that's all you need to know about the game. There's about 800 questions per book, then followed by like 100 questions who are in the you who cares category. And that's about it. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.